babe. I hope you're drinking enough water and getting enough rest and doing your best to let shit go, both figuratively and literally. Welcome to Shit I Do on a Thursday. Today's Thursday. Still, spicy. Still observing intermittent fasting, drinking our ginger lime water. We've got a batch of kombucha that's ready to be go for its second fermentation. And you take the SCOBY out, do all the things, and then put it into a jug like this. I have I have my bottles here ready to go in for their second fermentation, or we can just drink it like this because this is plain unflavored kombucha. But I wanted to show you something really cool that I do with that and how to like get juice, you know. So I don't buy juice, and part of thrifty life is about taking what you have and doing what you can with it. So I have my pineapple slices that have been refrigerated because it's like fresh fruit I like room temperature, but like canned fruit I like cold. I don't know, like yeah. And we have our can opener here. Anybody ever feel like I was using the can opener wrong for so long, and I learned how to open the can like this, so it doesn't quite have the sharpness on the top. And I feel like I can't remember how to hold the can opener so that it opens it the older, more unsafe way. So, like, yeah, I know as a child I have experienced quite a bit of risk related to a can top. So, that's that for that. Rinse it off. Goes into my little recycle bucket. Where's my fork? As we are definitely going to be mashing some fruit, and in the canned fruit it has juice. So pour that juice off. If I really want to get super special, I can blend this up with some water. And then this is the juice that I can use to flavor my kombucha. So, and I think that's really dope. Like, okay, I've got the fruit that I can eat, or I can just, you know, have a little shot of the juice, or just add it into some kombucha that has the good bacteria and yeast. We need to wash hands because we're getting ready to deal with our kombucha. Oh yeah, we need to wash our hands anyway because we've been touching on the computer and all the things. Oh, that's what I went back there for. Thank you. I was gonna grab some paper towels, but we'll use our handy bag. And okay, so I'm like considering what we're gonna do first. So I think we'll do this last. I've got my water here, and I wanted to finish making this week's batch of our ginger lime water. So, move my bottles around. And like, so here is my ginger and lime, and I accidentally dropped the beater in there, and the water was boiling when I did it, so I figured it would be okay. Like, yeah. Got the germs. So, and I have my other clear jar to pour my juice into. I need to get my funnel and my strainer. So, if you do not have a juicer, you can still make juice with a blender, a funnel, and a strainer. So, we have our juice. Let's see. We can go ahead and strain off some of this. And before I started the video, I boiled myself some more water. this is kind of like our first pour. And then we're gonna stick these solids into the blender. Because we're not done yet. No, we're not done. Take our distilled water. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Our boiled water. Mix it up there. And I'm going to make sure that my solids are adequately covered and have some moving around room in the blender. And I'm just going to show you this because you can't see it in the camera. So I've got the solids in here with the water that's been boiled. We're just going to blend it. Hold your ears. Watch it. So, okay, oh, and that smells so good too. Now, blending this helps to release the essential oils that are in the skin of the lemon and lime. I think this time around I went ahead and I used a lemon and a lime in there. So, oh, I gotta get my container because I reserved the solids. Hang on. So I have a container that I keep my the solids in from making my ginger lime juice because the fiber in the ginger, and it is also has good uses for that my body can put to good use. So here we go. And this is a little bit slower because it still has some liquid trapped in the solid. So we'll just kind of move this around with our fork, and doing this nice and slow gives us time to make sure we don't make a mess and get all that good juice out of our blended solids. And, yeah. Alright, so another way we can do this is have a larger container to strain our solids in so we don't have to worry about anything overflowing. And we can pour more into it and just kind of work it around to get the solids, to get the liquids out of the solids. And yeah, one batch of this, it could potentially last me for 2 weeks if I dilute it right, but I do like to make it nice and strong so that I get the good health benefits. And like, yeah, it's the cost of the ginger, which is about $2, and the limes can be about $1. So for maybe $1, $2, $3 maybe of the ginger, and then getting the water in a blender, you can have your own nice and strong ginger citrus shot for the morning. You can use a shot of it in your tea to flavor your tea or to turn it into tea. Now, the solids that I have right here, I have used them, and I was adventurous, so I decided I was going to try to make some ginger citrus barbecue sauce, because the citric acid in the juice peels is like a natural preservative, which is pretty dope. So keep it in an airtight container so nothing can get into it, and you got some really amazing fodder for cooking. You can marinate your meat in it, marinate your fish. If you like gingery tasting foods, you can also, you know, whatever you would like to have this extra bit of flavor in, you can add it to it. So this is my container of salad. So I can take a teaspoon of this and mix it into my tea. I can take a tablespoon or two of this and put it into my smoothie. I have plain yogurt that I like to use with smoothies, so that is a blank canvas to put just so many different flavors on. So ginger just tends to be one of my favorites, and I'm aware of its benefits for intestinal health, so I definitely like to use that. So we're going to put this in the fridge. Okay, thank you. And so now we have our kind of second prep. I need to set this down here. Our second pressing of our ginger lime juice. So if you look at the difference between these two, it's because of the additional essential oils that is in the skin of the fruit, and as well as the pith. Like, this is just the juice. This has a much stronger aroma to it because it has more essential oils. And wonderful thing, I mean, you can mix these together or leave them separate. I kind of want to have a stronger concoction, so what I'll do with this one with the essential oils in it, I will put it into a recycled kombucha jar that I've rinsed out, and then this will be what I can use for like an extra punch of ginger and citrus. Now, because this has the essential oils in it, what I can do is take about an ounce of this and some witch hazel and make a face cleaner. I can add some water to this and add some lemongrass essential oils to go along with the citrus and ginger. It makes a great body spray as well as deodorizer. So there's just as many things as you can imagine possibly doing. Just let your imagination fly as far as the things that you can do with ginger and citrus. You won't be sorry. So now what I tend to do when I have my ginger citrus, we're going to be doing our kombucha. And we're going to put this in, okay. Just trying to decide which bottle I wanted to pour my citrus ginger juice into for keeping. And I love reusing a screw top wine bottle or some kind of pop top bottle, definitely. So there's one bottle here. To go ahead and fill up our drinking bottle today. I'm not going to use all of this at one time. I put like 8 ounces in here, then I'll fill the rest of this up with water. Oh look, we got water right here. This gives me a lovely, healthy, naturally flavored water to drink. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. drinking water is nice and warm. And I have my extra lime, citrus ginger. We'll just call it citrus ginger because it's lemon and lime with the ginger here. So our citrus ginger water to drink. And we also have our essential oil, our extra bang, extra concentrated citrus water that we did. And like, you can do this with like individual items. If you have fresh herbs, you can put them in water overnight and allow the nutrients in the herbs to flow into the water. Blend it up and strain it. Voila, you have your juice. So time to put these up. Let me get some more water to drink. This goes into the refrigerator. Thank you. Alright, so I have been definitely loving the pineapple. So just decided I was going to yeah, that's good. So I'm going to add, this is some pineapple juice from another can. So we're gonna, now we have our ginger lime pineapple juice. Add any more? And so, voila, ginger lime pineapple juice. For the low price of knowing what to do with the juice and reserving that juice until a little bit later. Often I've popped open that can and drank the juice down, and as a thought occurred to me one day, I was like, oh, I can use that with some other stuff. Just reserve it to the side, set it aside, and boom. Now I've got my very own ginger citrus pineapple juice that I can use for mixers or just a straight shot. It's got great vitamin C from the pineapple. So yeah, you just saw it here. Alright, so now moving right along, I'm going to wash the hands again. Thank you. And just getting ready to be handling the SCOBY from our first fermentation in the kombucha. Now, SCOBY is an acronym. I like to call acronyms alphabet soup. It's like SCOBY, symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. So that's what SCOBY stands for. Put that over here. And then this is my SCOBY hotel. It's got a nice healthy SCOBY on the top of there. And thank you for reminding me. So this is a nice firm SCOBY that was created in this particular fermentation. It's very nice. So this goes right into the SCOBY hotel with the other SCOBYs. And I've got other SCOBYs forming. As I do that, it's going to make another SCOBY. And then this is our what I like to call the seed SCOBY, the SCOBY that went in originally. Now this SCOBY has been used a couple of times, so it's a little bit darker. It still can be used possibly one more time. But since I have so many healthy SCOBYs at my SCOBY hotel, I'm going to go ahead and set this free. Now I have been looking for different ways to use the SCOBY. You can make like, because it's bacteria and yeast that's good for your intestines, so you can actually eat it. I just haven't found a way that I want to try yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and rinse this because I want to look at it. see that there. Hey, hey. Oh, looks like I had a call coming through. I'm just gonna call them back when I get done. Like, yeah. So now we have our lovely kombucha here. It's got a nice golden color that you can't see because, yeah, and wrench. And so, when we're doing our supplemental fermentations, meaning we're flavoring our kombucha with juice, and I just put my juice up, so I have to get that. But what I'll do is fill it up. I'll just go ahead and fill it up to about here. Leave room for about 4 to 6 ounces of juice in the bottle. And I have these 2 bottles here, and I'll reserve 2 cups of the kombucha to do my next batch when I start to brew it, which I have not made my tea for it yet. So, oop. Smells good. Okay. See that nice, look at that nice golden color. It's so pretty. So yeah, one thing about homemade kombucha, and I will reuse my kombucha jars. Smell it, it's so good. And so I have some travel kombucha, and I need to go somewhere and have it handy. Oh. Now with my smaller bottles, I tend to just let those be straight kombucha, so that I have it to mix with other things if I choose to. So I'm just gonna put this in here like this. Good job. So I was like, it is 1. It is 2. The other one. Alright. Marched out. Okay. I don't know what it is about smelling the bottle up. I like to do that. It's okay. And here we go. Yes, we do. Okay. And this was some ginger lime kombucha that I had. There we go. Okay, so retail, like one of these bottles runs like $4. So I think 4, 8, so this is $12 here, plus another 8 to 12 here, so that's 24. So we're looking at $30 roughly worth of savings that you can make by making your own kombucha. So I want to finish off bottling my ginger lime pineapple juice up to the top. A little bit of air in there. That's burpage. Voila. Alrighty. So now these are ready for their second fermentation. So these will go into a warm, dark place for a week. Then I'll try it and see if I like how the flavor has worked out. We could, potentially try it now. I don't want to. I want to let it ferment some. I think I may try some together with what I think with the kombucha that I have in the thing. But we're gonna go put that up, and I'll be right back. Alright, okay, so now in the moment of trying things, we'll get our glass, get our juice all shook up. I'm gonna try the juice by itself. That's pretty good. Nothing like fresh juice, so use that when you can, but if you don't have it, use what you got. Ah, that lovely kombucha burp. Cheers. So this is our kombucha with the. Ooh, I like that. Kombucha tends to be like really strong and relatively acidic, but this is on. It's on its second fermentation, so it's a bit milder. It's been in the refrigerator, so it's cool. My mouth is watering right now. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to share with you today. How I make my kombucha. Going to be sipping on this. It's time for me to eat. So if you're following me on TikTok, check me out for today's episode of What Am I Up To. There is a link in the description if you would like to book a reading or a consultation with me as an intuitive consultant. I help people look inside themselves and explore a little bit more who they are, help heal your inner child. Doing your inner work is like super important. Know who you are. Know that you are more than you think you are. The story that you have in your head is put on you by other people. As you're ready to shift and heal and let go of that, I'm here to light the way and show you like everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. You're good. It's gonna be good. And you are too, because I believe in you. I believe in myself. My name is Nicole. My friends call me Coley. I'm the mom and shaman. Know that you're beautiful. You're sexy. You're amazing. And your butt looks nice. I hope you have a great day.